I'm your old favourite, Ian. How are you, buddy?
G'day, sport.
Yeah, I love it. What are the words? What are the words I've heard in England? All right. They say down south.
All right, mate.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm now in A up territory,
Hey, hey,
which
up.
is
You're in Yum Yum territory. How am you?
no, I mean,
Dudley.
I'm just outside of where am I now?
Well, I've got a guy who's local. Well, he goes to pub all the time. He lives around where we are in
yeah,
Wilmcott, and he said
yeah.
he's stuck now because there's no travelling up one part of the river where he is.
Yeah, it's all happening. We had a little bit of rain overnight and today, so hopefully that's improving. But yeah, they're starting to close everything down. Go, Russell.
Are you all right?
Mate.
He's
Yeah, good.
he's back.
You're right. That's one of the sayings. And what's the other one? A up, me duck.
Yeah,
That's
well,
definitely Midlands, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the Midland. What's the other one? And how do? I've found them all. Is there any more?
well, there's a Lincolnshire. Is it all right, love? And what's the other one? Not Babe. What's the other one? There's another one in sort of Midlands way as well. They use I'm trying to think what it is now. They use it a lot, but then I forgot what it is.
Yeah.
It's something to do with mother or a woman or something. Oh, I can't remember now. It'll come
Yeah.
to me when the call ends or something silly.
Yeah. And I even know the extension of A up. It's A up, me duck.
That sounds a bit rude. Hey, duck.
That's the territory I'm in at the moment. I'm loving it. I'm loving all the greetings and all that sort of thing, because the beauty of it is on the canals, everybody's friendly. Like, you go to a city and all of that sort of thing, nobody acknowledges when you walk past each other and all of that sort of thing. Where you're walking down the towpath, everybody, morning, all right, A up, all right. So I'm learning all the greetings. I was just wondering if there was any more I needed to get, because I'm not going further north. We're actually heading down through Staffordshire now, to Fradley Junction, then around Birmingham, up to the Peak Forest Canal.
I thought you go to Manchester for the winter, don't you?
No, we probably won't do Manchester. We might do the Peak Forest. I got offered a mooring in Gas Street Basin, right in the centre of Birmingham, for the winter for £200 a month. And I thought, oh, do I want to stay? It'd be nice to be stationary and not have to move anywhere. But Gas Street Basin in the centre of Birmingham's probably a bit much. It's hard to find a dog walk there.
Well, so where's the high peak? I've never even heard of that.
Peak Forest it's just above between Manchester and Birmingham, and just above a little bit, I suppose.
Oh, right. Never even heard of that one.
Yeah, it's I don't know. What's the main town in Peak Forest, Joe? It starts with W, doesn't it?
Bridge.
Whaley Bridge is the main town at the end of the Peak Forest Canal. It's supposed to be one of the most picturesque canals around.
No, it will be. So it'll be up in like the Derbyshire Dales and things, won't it? I'm guessing.
Yeah, exactly right. Like we didn't get that far, and we wanted to get to the Yorkshire Dales and all of that sort of thing. But when the weather gets colder and the rains start coming and the rivers start flooding, you can get stuck for months, and don't want to do that. So yeah, it's the Peak Forest, and then next summer we'll be over in Wales.
Wow.
And how's everyone else's day going? How's your have you played with AI yet, Russell? Or
me? Don't do anything else, but it's just ridiculous. It failed me while I was away though, because I ran out of credits on Viktor, and I don't know how I ran out of credits. Yeah, I had about 20,000, and I came to Monday and they'd all gone. I'm like, oh bollocks.
Oh, mate.
So I know away then, so I didn't bother. My voice worked, so that's all. Yeah. That took the messages, but yeah, I'll have another tinker now.
Yeah, what were you building, mate?
So it were going to build me 3 LinkedIn posts. It was going to generate some Google My Business stuff while I was away as well. Yeah. And it just ran out of credits. So all I've done since I've come back is obviously work on my voice agent, so the go high level stuff. So just built one today that can actually, when it's having the conversation with, I built it for another telecoms company, and they were getting a load of inquiries in, but they're all going through the same email address.
Yep.
So we've literally got now when it rings in and they mention billing query, it can decide for which partner it is by the CLI that's calling in.
Oh, nice.
So it now reroutes all the email addresses through to the right partners rather than everybody getting all the email. So we've kind of built that today. What else have I done? Yeah, just and uploaded a load of stuff into Go High Level, so it all had the tags and the custom fields and all that kind of stuff together, and then built another agent working with a contact center who are selling selling my voice agents, but they're struggling. So I've built now a live call transfer into a new agent who can capture all the details to build the voice agent, and then I just get a notification and Go High Level, all the stuff's in there, build it, and then we WhatsApp to say, yeah, we're off.
Oh, yeah, nice.
No,
you're going to run out of things to do soon.
Oh, I don't know. Well, again, we've just employed 5 sales agents.
Yeah.
So they're self-employed sales guys across the country. So I'm just doing the onboarding with them at the minute. So hopefully by the end of next week, we'll have 5 people out selling it as well.
Yep, nice. Commission only job.
Commission only, yeah. So they're going to get 3 months worth of the billing up front. So once somebody's paid the first bill, we'll pay them. So no, it's interesting times, let's just say. So the Viktor stuff. Yeah, that's why when I messaged you the other day about the test calls, that's the thing that I'm going to have to start looking at, because today I've spent a good half an hour testing the call transfer agent to make sure that what it's asking and capturing is right, because the first call was nearly 4 minutes long. I'm going, no. So we've stripped it right back now to just shy of 70 seconds. Catching all information in and not sounding robotic. So it would just be interesting to learn how to do that, or where the best place to do that would be.
Yeah, my real developer is actually built. It's half built at the moment. It can only do 1 call at a time, sort of thing at the moment. And I've got him, when you commented on that post, I reached out to him and said, okay, it's time to get the one. We've got one Chrome extension, which will come in, and you don't need to be an agency owner. You can just be a sub account holder or whatever it is, and it'll do a complete audit of the account, tell you what's wrong, tell you what needs to be fixed, and you can basically talk to AI and have it fixing all of that for you as well, from workflows to AI agents and everything in between. So we're just about to release that, and the next one's the call analyzer, because it got half done.
Right, no, that's brilliant, because that's kind of the thing that I really need, is that, because I can then just feed it into Viktor or into Claude and just keep feeding them in the transcripts and go, right, give me the final prompt. So no, it's I feel quite productive the last 2 days. When you come back and go, and I've done some LinkedIn stuff as well. So the LinkedIn stuff is going to be done when I get back onto Viktor, probably Friday. Got a full day tomorrow, so have another play with Viktor.
With Viktor and the LinkedIn as well, when it creates a post, like, it won't create the post, you've got to copy paste it in. But you can actually copy the link of that post once it's created, and then tell Viktor that post what that is, and it'll watch for comments, and it can comment on them.
It's the first time in ages I did some LinkedIn. While we're away, I read a couple of books. One on LinkedIn and one on the compound effect, just doing little things regularly. And the LinkedIn one, we were on about the LinkedIn analytics, and that were kind of like, so I've given it the last 5 posts, but obviously you could probably do that with Viktor and with Claude, I'm guessing. And then probably be more.
Exactly right. And what I do with LinkedIn is it creates a post. So my sort of system, it creates a blog for me, puts it on my website, creates the image and all of that, so then creates a Facebook post, Facebook version, a LinkedIn version. Copy paste the Facebook version in the LinkedIn version. LinkedIn version, I get the link of it, and it follows up on any comments as well.
Okay.
And then with the analytics, and what I found is I've been doing analytics about it, because I've only just started playing with LinkedIn, and I think that's where my SMEs are. So I found that posts without images work better. So Facebook posts with images work better, but LinkedIn don't put an image in there. And in my LinkedIn channel, whenever LinkedIn sends me the analytics, I just take a screenshot. I've got a long screen capture, which creates a PDF, and I just put it into the LinkedIn channel and said, there's your analytics. And it's learning all the time as well. So if you're doing it as a cron job, it costs you no credits to have that created for you every morning, and so on and so forth. So it's a pretty cool way of doing it. And you can when you've also got the LinkedIn connection, I have a weekly task for Viktor, Claude, whichever way you're doing it. I obviously do it in Viktor, to reach out and see posts that I should be commenting on. I don't allow it to place the comment for me, but it gives me a link to the post. I can look at it, and it gives me what I should be posting in there, copy paste.
Yeah, I built something similar like that in Viktor around kind of market people, like you said, the true influencers, and going put a comment on and then make it a decent one, because otherwise you just miss them, don't you?
Yeah,
The
exactly
timeline's
right.
so busy. Yeah,
exactly right. And and that my blog post to take it a little bit further actually posts to Google My Business as well. So
which I've now got approved. I've come back and my Google My Business is approved, so
Woo-hoo!
I can start messing with that now.
Yeah, well, did you have to do the old postcode, the postcard sent out to you?
Yeah, or? No, I had to do a video walk around of where my offices are, and then literally I've come back and the marketing team said, have you checked? I went, being on my holidays, the last thing I'm worried about is my Google My Business. So that's now working now.
Yeah.
So that's up and running, so we can start playing with that now.
And an idea for you is because this is sort of an open build night, and we'll talk about builds in a sec. With those sales guys, the 5 sales guys commissions, set up, get them a Fireflies account, or get them a Fathom. I like Fathom. I use Fathom because Fathom's invisible now. It just sits on the side with the updated version. So I'm recording this, but you guys know that it's being recorded, but you don't see the, Fathom has reached and all of that sort of thing. And connect their Fathoms, and each time they do a sales call, get that loaded into Viktor and sort of work out the points that you're looking for, what they do right, what they do wrong, and all of that sort of thing. And you can use that information. I suppose you'll be doing commission only. Will you be doing weekly stand-ups and things like that, or?
Yeah. Just literally seeing where we're at and keeping in touch with them, really.
Yeah. So I'd be using that to analyze your calls and everything like that.
Right.
Cool. I've got a tool built, but it's not quite ready. It's called SalesMate, which actually does all of that and creates proposals, and you put all your products in there and it's on brand, and you send proposals and you track opening proposals and all of that sort of thing. So I built that, it was working, but then I sort of put it on the back shelf because I ran out of Viktor credits. But I'd definitely be doing that with your sales guys, mate, and trying to listen in on what they're saying. Right. Is it phone calls or Zoom calls?
A mix, really. I think they're going to use Zoom because obviously that's a free one, and then they're going to be out and about door knocking and things like that.
Yep.
For it. So yeah,
absolutely. With the Zoom, free Zoom account, free Fathom account.
Yeah.
Fathom, there's no limit to how many call recordings. I've got 7,500 call recordings in my Fathom account, and I still haven't paid them a cent. And you can connect the Fathom and do it with them, and grab you can sort of, each sales guy can have their channel, and their Fathom recordings when they're done can just come in. And then you can have a daily, have Viktor analyze them daily, and who's doing
just
it
give
right.
Them feedback and see,
what objections came up, how they handled them, how they could have handled them better, just to make the sales team better as well.
Right, that's brilliant.
Because
and have you done any work with Synthesia, Steve?
Synthesia, I haven't. I've heard of it though. Tell me more.
It's like I've been reading up on it. It's like a training portal that you can kind of build training in. I'm not really, because obviously at the minute I'm doing 5 different meetings with these guys because they're all at different parts of the country.
Yeah.
You just think, well, if I could find a training tool that I could build everything in once and then just give it all the videos and everything.
Yep.
So I think that's what Synthesia kind of does. I don't know if you've got anything else.
Mate, why not build it in Go High Level? You've got a membership portal there. You can put all your videos in there. You can track how much they've watched.
I've never even looked at memberships.
Mate, you don't need Synthesia. You've got it in GHL. You don't need another tool, mate.
Right.
Like, you can upload your videos in there. You can grant people will only get access if you give them a link, which will be your 5 sales guys.
Yeah.
You can track how much of each video they've watched, and you can, drip it. You can release 1 video a day, or release it once they've completed another one. You can have assessments in there and everything.
There you go. That's my weekend book now. Cheers, Steve.
Communication. You can build a community. Though that membership portal's connected to the community, And in that community, you can use it to chat and do your meetings and put your events in there when you're catching up, and they can click on a link and all of that sort of thing. So you've got it all within GHL and you're paying for it already.
I shall do some digging on that as well.
I've just ruined your weekend. Your wife's
You just Mrs. G will be like, well, you've had a week with me, love. Just get used to that. That's fine.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Sorry, I've hogged it in. You crack on now. Sorry.
You're right. No, Ian's listening away. Oh, there's my recon works. There's something that's, if you want to take things a step further, is what I've got going on here. So I've got a registration for this. You guys went through a registration. You clicked on a link. Did it take you through my pub?
Yeah, there was the picture of you in the pub when we came in.
Yeah, so you opened
I didn't do that way.
Pour you a beer.
Yeah.
That's all. I was bored and had a little bit of fun. That's what 100,000 credits looks like. But I also built this, and this might be when you get going with your sales guys and all of that sort of thing. So if they're coming in, Ian came in here. It's doing recon when people join. So my regular 8 sessions, 178 minutes total, last on 12th of August, registered 8th of July. 28 reminders, sent only 2 opened. He turns up regardless, doesn't read emails. Ian hasn't been in the vault either, where all of these recordings are. So you guys in my vault and where you signed up, all of these recordings go in there, and the things that we talk about are turned into skill packs as well, which you can install in one click into Viktor or Claude. So I'm going to make sure Viktor's going to be listening to this soon, and it's done automatically.
Victor's says Anthony's in the waiting room. Is he still there?
Oh no, that was his Fathom recorder. That's a problem.
Oh, Fathom recorder.
Problem I've got to fix there. His Fathom recorder came in. I just didn't let it in. But like the LinkedIn skill that I just discussed, Viktor, make sure you build that, put that in the vault. Russell can go in and grab that, install it, done. You don't have to do any messing around. So we'll make sure that's built. And Viktor also makes sure that are you using any humanizer or anything like that, Russell, at the moment?
Yeah, I've built everything like we said after the last call.
Amazing.
So I've kind of done everything, because when you gave me, I installed the pack that you had, like the starter pack.
Yep.
So when I ran that through, I'd already done most of that.
Yep.
When it said, "Oh, you've done this, you've done that," just bolted on the back of that now. So it kind of gets it. So when you're doing stuff, it understands how it needs to come back to you and stuff. So it's. Beautiful. Yeah, that was the frustrating bit, is we kind of had everything done, and I went, need to buy some credits. And you go,
it's not going to be free, but it's going to save you a ton of time. And
beginner fail. I'm like, I can't believe it when I logged in, because what it was doing, we were approving it was sending me an email to approve the post rather than putting it into Teams.
Yep.
So, because obviously I've even set up a Slack account, but I've not set anything up in it yet. But the Teams bit, it will send me a notification, but I don't open Teams on my way. So I'm like, that's fine. So it does email me now with an approval thing, and off it goes. So
away you go. But something handy. And when I'm jumping on a call, this is the call that I got coming up. This is Anne-Marie from last night, Ian, who I said, let's jump on a call. So it's gone in and done all of the recon on Paula, on what we were talking about, what she hasn't talked about. It will search their LinkedIn or search their website, work out everything. So I've got these notes next to me when I'm talking, and I know all of those pain points and where they're coming from and things like that, which is pretty handy on sales calls. And there's your information, Russell. 6 sessions, 118 minutes, last 5th of August, registered the 29th of July. 4 or 14 reminders open, 3 vault clicks. You've been into the vault 3 times. He's actually using the vault, best engagement of the 3. Runs UCall, AI virtual receptionist for SMBs, $99 a month intro offer, 30 years in telecoms, posts hard on LinkedIn about missed calls costing small business work. Hook missed call text back, AI receptionist overlap with GHL. If you need a live build, his caller lead captured book flow is the obvious one, and it comes demos in 15 minutes. So that's the recon that I'm doing on you guys, and that costs me 10 cents.
Right.
to have that. So that's sort of levels that we can take everything to, and like giving your sales team, especially when they're commissions only, because I've run sales teams, giving them as many tools as you can and as much help.
Which is what we try to do. This is why I've done Teams meetings with them after the initial setup. We've kind of gone, right, we'll do 45 minutes with all the data you've got that I've sent you.
Yeah.
Let's crack on and do some training around it. So yeah, that'd be great if I can build that into the channel.
Yeah, exactly. And mate, you've got it in GHL and all of that sort of thing.
Quick question then on GHL voice.
Yeah.
Spoken to a guy this morning, and he's based in Nairobi.
Yeah.
But he sells advertising in London, so he's obviously got a great base of customers. He wants to sell the voice agents in the UK and the US. I've never even looked at the US market. I know we've talked about it.
Yeah.
Are there different rules for setting up voice AI agents in the US?
Sort of, and England's going to be very, very similar to the US soon. So, you're limited to outbound. You need to specific opt-in.
These are all going to be inbound agents. We're not doing anything for outbound. Everything we build is for inbound. So
to get a US number, you need an EIN. So there's ways around it, and I know people that have done it, but you basically, to do it properly, you need to have a US registered company to get that EIN. And then, mate, it's a much easier sell. Anything AI is a much easier sell into the US market than it is the UK market.
Right.
They're much more receptive about AI in the US than they are the UK.
That could be on tour, wouldn't it, then?
That's the.
He also mentioned like African countries, but I was like, well, just back straight off because I'm like, I don't understand the English speaking people in like Kenya.
Yeah.
Can they do that in Kenya? Obviously, I know there's Kenyan numbers and things within Go High Level because my friend lives there, so we built in one.
Yeah.
But we never actually got it live. We just played with it. So there's no restrictions on that either within Go High Level.
No, as long as you're meeting the local regulations, like Australia, to get a number, you need to have a registered business, an ABN number or an AC, Australian company number, and you can get a phone number.
Same as the UK then, really, where you have to send a bill proving that you're a UK company and things like that.
Yeah, UK, I had to get a UK number, I had to put in I've registered a company in the UK so I can dodge as much tax as I can. So I just put that number in there and it searched and it gave me a number.
Yeah.
Cool. So it's really easy to do. So, the world is your oyster because you can program these bots in English and have them speaking in Arabic or whatever you want them to talk in. So,
it's going to be a fun couple of weeks, then I think.
I think I've just ruined you till Christmas, mate.
Oh yeah, do you know? I'm already called the geek when I go out for drinks, so it's going to get even worse now. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I didn't tell them about my little 3 group that we have on a Wednesday night. They think I'm playing football.
Yeah, Steve's a striker.
Yeah.
What you can also do is, are you in a position yet where you can start outsourcing some of these things?
Once we've got a few more customers, because obviously I've seen that you do the Go High Level All Stars, and I think I met one of your colleagues down at Chris Dillion's workshop in Birmingham.
That would have been Anthony Mallet, yeah.
No, an Asian dude that I met I can't remember his name now.
Thomas Lee?
Could be. I think he was sat next to. So the Go High Level Superstars looks perfect for what we're going to do going forward. Because again, obviously, I was going to ask you a question because when I put it into, it mentions that Go High Level within its voice and interaction can actually just build the agent itself, 80%, and then you just QA it.
Yep. Effectively, So, and there's better ways. You could use Claude or Viktor to tie in and build those bots. I've used Viktor.
So I think that's kind of, once we've got 20 customers live, we need to look at that, because if I've got 5 agents out there selling 2 or 3 a week, we need to have a process ready that goes, right, there you go. We still want it to be personalized because I want it to get to like 80%, and then we kind of go, we're humanizing it. Unlike the other competitors where they just do a web scrape and chuck it out, we want to kind of keep that in there.
Yeah.
But the bit in the like the 10 to the 90%, if we can automate that, absolutely perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. And it can
Yeah.
be done. And you know, at 20 customers, you're probably going to need somebody in there just every day auditing every account and looking at those conversations, because like the voice agents can go crazy.
Well, I get all the transcriptions through, so I do read some interesting conversations.
That's something else to build into Viktor as well. Have those transcriptions come into Viktor and get Viktor to analyze them and ping you if something sticks out. That will save you a couple of hours a day, especially at 20 sub accounts.
It's for real.
Because you can connect Viktor Claude to your GHL
account,
to the agency. You can tell it which accounts. You know, I would be setting up in Viktor a different channel for each account, get the transcripts coming in, get Viktor every night at 11 p.m, analyze all the calls that have come in, and, you know, give you a synopsis of what happened, ping you in a DM if there's anything wrong, and then you can go straight in there and save yourself a ton of time.
Brilliant. I'm going to have to get a mattress in this office, Steve. That's what I'm going to have to
do. Is your office at home or is it an office?
No, I work out of a managed office space in a local town. I got sick of being at home, so I'm like, let me get into an office space.
It allows you to separate that work and play as well.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
So
Ian, I've waffled on. You talk to us now, Ian.
Yeah. Ian, what's happening in Ian world?
Nothing really. I was just doing some research on youth with the tool that I've got, because I've got a LinkedIn tool from a guy that's built, a guy called Joe Applebaum. The customer's a LinkedIn daddy and stuff, and he's got like a tool called Heavy AI, which does like comments, posts, this, that, and the other. And then he does lots of other vibe coding stuff, and I was just going through one now, which basically it was like a clarity check. It's normally for yourself, but I was doing it on let's send you the link so you can have a look for either of you, because he does loads of free.
Show us on the screen. Share your screen, mate.
I'll share yours and you can do it, because I was going to do yours. I was thinking, well, I'm trying to do it. Have a look at, and you can then share it and have a look, because that's what his thing was, just a clarity of your business with the LinkedIn one. Because I did some research on yours, and what did yours come back with? A few things on it. Where's my research one now? Trying to find it. What does it say? Here it is. Where does it say it? Right, Tanner's UK AI Operations Specialist Revenue and Partnerships leader at GHL Starboys. It goes into a lot of detail about bits and bobs, what you're doing, where you're working, what you're doing, where you're living, all that sort of stuff. But I won't, because that's like ages, loads to read. But but I'll leave that with you.
What did I say?
I didn't know what yours was, so I was just trying to do it all and get an end result. He's built all these, you see. He's got loads of different tools he's built for different things all the time. He does something and then thinks of a new idea. Oh, I'll build it, I'll vibe code that and do that and stick it in.
Yeah. I'm just going, we'll see what it spits out. Solo. I'll say on that. I'll just go 5. I want to build relationships that turn business over time. Yeah. One skilled and run this myself with tools and coaching. Okay. Let's say that. Let's say Sunday, no rush. Just me. We're almost at the end. Okay, so your problem isn't marketing, it's conversations. You know what you say. I say it's a survey, yeah.
Well, he does loads of different ones. I mean, there's loads of ones in there. There's ones where you do a LinkedIn roasting, so you can roast your LinkedIn. I can send you a lot of the links and stuff.
Yeah.
because you roast your LinkedIn thing, it gives you ideas of what to do, then this stuff and that stuff, and analyze this and that. Just there's that much with everyone, and there's that many different things. I really want to get what you're doing with the stuff with the Zoom thing and get it working so it works well. I mean, I do like the thing. I didn't come in via the thing, so I tried to find the link again. I'm like, where's the link? And the only thing I find the email with the one that says, "Oh, you're all booked in." I went on the Zoom thing now. So a lot of the times with a lot of things, you get so many, or you get
mine always goes into my spam filter, but I've tried saving it out now. Some strange reason.
Yeah, for each of these meetings, I send a reminder 24.
Yeah, it goes through 3 times, isn't it? An hour and then 10 minutes or something before.
Yeah, that's the link to join. You want to come in through the pub, don't you, Ian?
I'll just have a look at it. Yeah, just to see
I did like your post today, Steve, where you put that's for one and only Foster's. I did like that one.
That was a year ago.
Yeah.
Foster's is almost as bad as Carling.
When we were down south, people were ordering Carlsberg, and I'm going, why would anybody drink that when what's on the drafts down here? It's madness.
Yeah, I had when I'm normally when I'm on a lager, I'm a Cruz Campo.
I do like Cruz Campo, yeah.
But now, like autumn's starting to come in, the leaves are starting to fall, and I love my real ales as well.
I'm a stout drinker. I'm not a real ale drinker. I like stouts.
Yeah, have you had the Camden Stout?
I have, yeah, because I like the Camden Hells Lager as well.
Yeah, good beer.
Yeah. Camden Hells is really nice.
Anyway, that's
Sorry.
It's all right.
It's all right.
But yeah, no, great information about LinkedIn, and what I've built does something similar to that, because the important thing about AI is that it's always learning about you. So, these Fathom calls that are coming in, it's analysing them, and it's adjusting the humanizer about how I'm talking, how many words I say in a sentence, analysing my emails, how I talk, and all of that sort of thing, and getting all of that set up at the start.
Can I show you then how his works, the tool itself?
Yeah, mate, share your screen.
Okay, go on, I'll do that then while I'm here. I'm trying to think which screen I want to share. Where is it on? That's the one. It's all right. I never know. I hate it if it's not sharing or whatever. Is that presuming sharing?
Yeah.
Right. So if I go up to your post here now, I remove a couple of things. It's like when you get that many things in the background. So I've got your post down here. I go in and I can think, I won't mind comment on that. So I can go in there. And what this will do on the right-hand side, there's a tool. I don't think you can see the right-hand side tool, but on the right-hand side, there's a tool. I bet you can't see can you?
It says content network templates generate.
Yeah, okay, so you can see it. It's good. You see it before, we couldn't see it. So what you do on here, there's that much to it, so I won't go for the whole lot. I go into this one, click on there, and in here, I'm now wanting to comment. So do I want to build report, or do I want to, let's say I want to build report here.
Yeah.
So it's got all the different ones, and there's loads.
Yep.
Then what do I want to do? Do I want to be inspirational, happy, funny, whatever?
Yep.
And then when I want to do the LinkedIn comment, how do I want to comment, engage? Do I want to do a hook? There's all different ones, and there's loads of them as well.
Nice.
And then the other thing is he's got, which I have, because I have a couple, I have comment on work. So it's the work one, or the post one is if I know someone, I comment like that. Then what this then does, you see, is if you click in this box here, click
in it,
I've just clicked it, and then what it will do when I move the boxes around, because I've got all your pictures and everything, I click on this, it reads all the posts, it reads how I want to post it, and then what it does it.
Yeah.
And then I can click insert it. What I got caught out though, because I was doing too many of these too quick. I was going click done, click done. What happened now? There's someone else that's doing it. Another guy in another thing. He's built similar sort of thing. But what he does, it types it in, so it goes in here, and it will type it in at your level. I think that's going to be better. But his, you see, you press insert, and it's inserted it straight away.
Yeah, LinkedIn are really key on all that kind of automation.
But he's got about how many people? People are paying $1,000 a year for this. He's got about how many people? He's got about 997 people paying.
Jesus.
And so that's where the money's coming in. And then you obviously used to do the post, and then it's done the post. Usually I'd put at your name, do it that way, and then I'd then do a thing in there. So that's actually posted and it's read the post and then done a comment. But you can add it in and change a lot. Now in the background, with the background with it, I can go into, hopefully it will still show the page.
Yep.
Because I don't know with this in the background, you get all different templates and different styles and different workflows and different things. I mean, he's just bought these in new. He's then got a library, a load of stuff with a load of stuff in libraries, different things, a bit like, as I said, what you're building now. But I like the learning hub because in here he's got all these resources, quick link. There's that much stuff in there. The problem is he's trying to remember everything it is. He's got Chrome extensions for stuff, training to editorials, and he's got a load of, and I can never scroll down on my thing because I need my other mouse. So I can't try and scroll down. I can't. There's a lot of the beta stuff. Let me have a look. Beta. No, it's not coming up.
What was that one? Does it connect with Facebook as well, does it?
Yeah, you can download information on Facebook and collect it. There's so many
Can
things.
you post on Facebook with that then, Ian?
Yeah, you can post on Facebook with it.
Into groups as well?
Yeah, it's got so many. But the problem is there's too much in here to actually go through everything. And the thing is, I can't then. Oh, I can scroll down. Let's have a look. I'm trying to find that thing because it's normally right at the bottom. I've got all these screens at the minute, so there's got the video downloaded there. It's got stuff. I'm trying to find the ones where it's all resources, and he builds a load of stuff all the time. He's building something new. And he's normally sticking it in here, and I can't find where the new stuff is now. Because there's so much. The problem with him, he's one of these guys that's on there 24/7. He's this guy. Let me find his name, and you'll see him. I mean, you might know him, or you want to follow him because he posts so much. It's just every day doing stuff, and he's going live all the time. So he'll like, if you're doing some stuff building yourself, Steve, he'll just be live all the time. Yeah, that's what he looks like. He's Israeli guy, Jewish. Yeah, but he'll just be posting all the time, and he'll be going on and doing all these and doing his posts and stuff. And as you can see, he's getting 147 comments there. I mean, what was his
huge following? I thought some of my posts with 30,000 impressions were good. He's putting me to shame.
Yeah, but I don't know. You see them. I can't see because obviously I can't see for him what he's done. But it's phenomenal what he's doing. Because he's just all the time putting stuff up, all the time doing new stuff, all the time adding stuff, and it's hard to keep up. We have normally 3 or 4 meetings a week with different people in the community, and he's done something new. And someone says, "Did you see what he did?" No, and he'll go on for say 2 or 3 hours, and he's got this auto dialer, so he'll be on like this talking to you now, and he'll be going, "Oh, what's happening?" So you'll be going, "What's happening?" He's dialing, and he'll be auto dialing. Somebody go, "Oh, hello, you comment him," and he'll go into his Go Eye level, which is connected to it all and everything, and it will then say, "Oh, you commented back. You like one of my posts where I was offering you the 10 hacks on this or so and so on that. Do you want to buy that because you said you're interested?" A lot of people go, "No, not really." But then a lot of the time he'll get them, he'll book an appointment, he'll see them again, but he'll normally go straight in and do that. Like I said, did the research, which was there's the post analyzer. That's pretty good. He's going to post analyzer, which you can analyze stuff you post. But there was one where I'm trying to find the one I did, and I do apologize. I can't find it now. And let me just go to one on the right. Let me go on the right. I'm jumping around. I apologize. So let's say this Jane here. I went into Jane, and I go in there, and I can open it up. Normally open it up. And it will then summarize all her stuff, you see, and it will tell me all the details, so it's in there, link. But a lot of the time you can go in to someone in your network, and you can then analyze. I'm trying to find where it is now.
I'm there. Analyze me.
Well, just I hate these screens. Give me a second, yeah. So I did analyze you a second ago. So let me just go back and see if we can do it again. There it is. Oh yeah. See, all these you can research with all these. You can research with every AI that we didn't used to have that in. ChatGPT, Perplexity, and all. So let's do the Perplexity one because I just did it on once, and now it's not letting me do it. Let me cancel that. It's stuck on me. Give me a second.
So Ian, the grand a year, does that just cover this LinkedIn tool, or does that cover a lot?
Well, it was sort of that. I think is that there's a little bit cheaper one on it, but it's like you can build all this. Let me try and shut this down because I've got too many open. Oh, there's the research. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Now let me shut this sidebar. So it's done the research on you, and it's gone. You'll be to tell me if it's right or wrong. I'm trying to move your pictures around, so you must like that in the background when you're doing a Zoom call. It's got all these pictures and everything in the way.
I've got 3 screens. You guys are on my main screen.
So then it goes into see if any of this is right. So it says who you are. It says the research. Steve Tanner's UK-based AI operations strategist. And goes into all that. Then you go into target market, agency, your business, key services. It goes into, and then you go further. And this is the bit you wasn't about before doing the research. How it helps clients, how he does it, and then conversation starters. So I'd say, oh, hi Steve, we're doing. You built a business while living on Narrowboat. So what operations or assistants make the lifestyle practical? So it just gives you some starters.
Yep.
So similar to what you've done in your thing, and then it goes into, but each one will do a little bit more. Currently, services as VP of Revenue and Partnership, GLTL Starboys, okay. Certified admin, contact hour, whatever that's to do with.
That was my agency,
Yeah. So it does it, and that's the research on it. And then some other bits is built inside it as well. So if you can't find the phone numbers and stuff, you've got some other research tools you can click on, and then it will drag and look for phone numbers and things that's attached to them.
Yeah.
And you can enrich the data as well. I mean, that was just one, but you can do more.
Yeah. Can you add sources? Because that's only come from one source, which is LinkedIn. That's just
you can do the other one. Let me just go back in here and let's see, do it again. So I go back in here. I open this up again. I need to shut the ones down. Let me shut the one because it's like having too many tabs open. So open that again.
You want to see my screens over there and the tabs open over there.
So network.
He's done a lot of thought into this. So
you got all this, but if you look down here with this, what you do, you see, you got your notes, and you click your notes all and keep your information, the insights on that person. You can do all the insights, resources on it, add it all in. So there's a lot of the research where you all are, where the information's come from.
Does this link in his go eye level, Ian?
Yeah, this links in to go eye level, so it does everything.
Just literally strip it all in and it's there. I'm just thinking because I'm just building a database for one of the telecoms I work with, and if it could add that and it goes in and does the research on the main contact.
Yeah, I'm just going to show you the other one back to where it was. So give me a second because I haven't used some of the sections. I haven't used some of it for ages. And when you don't go and use it, or I want to go back in and do the research again. That's it, found it. So it's on the awareness. It keeps changing names and stuff. Sometimes people go in and tweak it and you're like, so on there, let's say if I wanted to do heavy AI research or ChatGPT, what do you normally do? Use Claude or which one do you use?
I do ChatGPT, I suppose.
Okay, let's have a look. So this is going to do research on you with ChatGPT.
I haven't used ChatGPT in a long time, so it'll be interesting. But most of my things should be AEO optimized, so we'll see what it comes up with.
It hasn't come up with anything on there. For some reason, it's not doing the chat one on there. Let me just see who the other one. Unless it's having a wobbly on me. That's what it's in to use. That's the thingy.
Yeah.
And then it's obviously doing the thinking.
Yeah.
It's searching the web for you and stuff. But I don't know why the ChatGPT didn't work. But
so if you scroll down there, then Ian, you've obviously got the socials, haven't you? So you've got other means of checking out Steve.
Yeah, but this is the bit that's just found again.
Yeah, it's gone to my website now and seen collected backlinks.
And more conversation starters, you see. Different things. But
I don't know where it got Pedro from. Pedro is actually, if somebody unsubscribes from my newsletter, they get a picture of a donkey and say Pedro.
Yeah, but that's what he says. Ask about his custom AI tool, Pedro. What about Pedro? So then you'll be going, how does he know about that? And then you have a bit of a laugh, get a joke, get some on the right side. You got Viktor down there. You see yourself. Yeah. There's so much to this as well, so much extra to it. But it's not just for this. It's the community, like you talking to you today. It's the community side of it. Because when we go in the community, and I'm taking the call up for this, and I didn't really want to take the call. It's not
No,
fair.
we're all chatting here. There's nobody in here who wants anything built. So
okay, right. Let me just go back. Let me short this down. This is the community side that I like, and LinkedIn community, because we all sort of do a post, and we do a posting parties. We're not supposed to, but we do.
Yeah.
So I'm in here, and right. So this is the classrooms and stuff. So he's got classrooms and stuff. Loads of different tips on trainings on LinkedIn and stuff. All different private one where he does a lot of the other trips. Some of these other ones you get free, because technically when you get in, you can get in for free and use that product, but then you can pay extra and obviously have more.
Yeah.
It's like it's got loads of stuff. But what I like about it is this. He's got these.
Yeah.
And it's a bit like you. This is just an idea for Steve, just an idea thinking about it. That tool that you was bringing out, the OS tool to do with GHL.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had office hours, so like this one, and for them, so he has that time, and then he has a late office hours. He's got people employed just to do that.
Yeah.
Imagine if people could come in and they knew they had an office hour, but it was your tool that did it. You could technically have the tool to go in and they could learn from the OS, but actually they've got office hours thinking.
Yep. I'm actually going to, my next thing is to build a calendar on my landing page, because I'm doing some group calls and some other different things as well. So I'm actually going to build something like this. I was thinking about going into school, but yeah, why not just build it?
So the one of the guys with school, or it was actually Joe was saying, when you build a tool, or someone was saying you build a tool and you can go in and then utilize school to then comment and post for people, and then be their not AI, be their VA for school. Technically you do it with AI, but he's got all these, like mindful commenting was on, that's about how to comment and stuff. So we have a group of about 10, 12 people.
Yep.
Then he's got AI use, Evergreen's his system, which he talks about how to use LinkedIn. Yep. Funny enough, he said he goes into LinkedIn offices, which is in New York, and he actually a lot of times asking about stuff that was years ago, and the people in LinkedIn are new and they didn't even know some of the stuff, and they're bringing stuff back they got rid of years ago. It's just all the different stuff, but I like it more for these different meetings, these little LinkedIn exposure parties and stuff. The one today was brilliant because the guy called Randall, he's worked with Jennifer Lopez and different stuff like that. And this guy here, B. Randall, he's like you are with AI and automation stuff. He's like with marketing and stuff. Yep. And then you've got another guy which does something else, another guy. So this is part of the community as well. It's learning stuff from these, learning stuff from these other people. It's just interesting. It's nice in the right side of groups, but there's too many groups to be in.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting really full, and but you're also getting a lot of value. Like you or Russell didn't even sweat when you said it's $909,000 a year. And with what you've shown us, there's enough value to say, it's worth $1,000 a year, and he's taken a lot of years to put together all of those resources.
But yeah, he does it all the time. I mean, like you're doing your resources now, and what I think I need to maybe do, look more into Viktor, what Russell's done. I don't really play with it. Problem is, doing every day, doing a bit of everything isn't going to work. So I've now decided, even just from Russell's thing now, and even from the call today, funny enough, a lot of people there, they segment their days out, and they'd have, this is to do that, this is to do this is it, and then you get more done because you're focusing on one thing rather than 20. So the angle of that is utilizing Viktor in a way to do what you want. I've got Hermes, but I've got Hermes on a server which I can talk to and do it, but I haven't set enough of it up. I set some things up and used some of the stuff, and then cost me a load of credits, and it just went silly. It was doing cron jobs and other cron jobs every sort of minute rather than every day. And rather than spending like a few cents, as you know, on things, it was spending like $9 a day. And I'm like, come back off holiday. I said, why have I spent 100 quid?
Yeah. Well, if you're doing that with Viktor, make sure when you're building it, you can use I run. I'll show you. Hang on a second. The proof's in the pudding. I'll get this.
And I'm going to take this in the kitchen and have my dinner while, because she's coming and going, dinner's ready.
I'll move this over here.
But I'll be listening.
I'll share my screen. there's my Viktor dashboard. I've got 26,001 credits. I've got 82 scheduled tasks. And they basically cost nothing because I'm using Sonnet to run those tasks. So when you're building it with Viktor, you just say, hey, Viktor, I don't want this to cost me too much money, and they will use one that runs basically costs nothing. But you can tie things together, like my blog post, creating a Facebook post, creating a LinkedIn post, creating a Google My Business post is one cron. And it's just Sonnet. It uses Gemini to create the Google post, the blog post, which I need done in my voice and all of that sort of thing. But to run that, it costs nothing. I've got crons running every 5 seconds at the moment between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. for those people that join my meetings. They cost me nothing because it's just an API call in and out. So it's being smart with Viktor as well. And you're right, it can chew up the money. But if you tell it what you want it, every Monday morning, it runs an optimizer. So, you know, I get desktop 3 this time. You know, today I got a morning brief. Today's calendar, 4 a.m. there was a call, 8:30 a call, 9 o'clock a call, 2:30 a call, and 6 o'clock this. That's all my meetings today. My tasks that are overdue, it's going through and where is it? So here you go. Here's real stuff for you, Russell. Weekly credit audit, 6.33 out of 10. Good week for cron health, but there's a billing you need to see. Credits this week, 195,583 credits. That's because I was building my pub and all of that sort of thing. So I was doing a bit of building work. So flattish overall, but composition shifted hard. One-off spend from 13%, media video spend up to 32,000 credits. That's the virtual pub. Burn rate flag, new billing period, 160K plan. He's only named those. I haven't burnt 220,000 credits. 139% of the monthly plan. Balance is 0. The good news, all 4 crons that were broken for the last 2 audits, Stripe, revenue, all that sort of thing, are fixed, verified, working. Correction to the reports, scorecards, all of that sort of thing. What my scheduled tasks, how I'm optimizing them, reusable systems, usage monitoring, you know, scheduled tasks, good, clear the entire broken cron. I've got a cron that runs a cron to check for broken crons now, and lets me know, pings me if something's broken. That costs me nothing to have it running. Conversation focus, my DMs, use 55,000 credits. The longer the messages are, the more they cost. That was troubleshooting your link last week. Model selection, 8 out of 10. All 63 crons still use Sonnet 5 or 4.6. So they basically cost nothing. You know, good example, instruction clarity. Ian Horner got the emails to join our roundtable, but the links did not work. Can you check this out? That's the problem that we had. Image generation, that was up. Usage monitoring, reusable systems, 8 out of 10. So strong week. We turned 1 Stripe key into doing everything as well. So tell Viktor, what I'm saying is, when you're using Viktor, tell it to optimize itself as well. And it will. In that skill pack that you got, Russell, there's a Viktor optimizer in there and all of that sort of thing. So because you know, you don't mind spending money to save money or time, but you don't want to spend $2,000 to replace a $200 VA either. But once it's up and running, you know, my monthly use when I'm not doing any major building or anything like that is about 60,000 credits a month, which is I think it's $150 US, which isn't too bad. I'm happy with that. You know, I wake up in the morning, I've got emails written in my inbox, I've got tasks sitting on my what I need to do is all planned out, all my tasks are there, All my appointments are there. I've got recons coming in. It's connected with my Calendly as well. So I personalize when you book an appointment with me. Viktor goes out and personalizes all of those emails about what you answered in those questions and does that LinkedIn dive in and that website dive in and work out how I can help them and all of that sort of thing. And then the follow-ups and everything like that. Once you get the system going, it's quite cool.
It's very cool. It's like you say, getting it going, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting it going, and it's like you having the time, and hopefully I've made things a little bit easier with those skill packs and.
Oh no, they're brilliant. No, and again, I look at the one for the LinkedIn one as well. So that's good.
Yeah, that's like a really comprehensive tool.
Yeah.
But to ask you a question, Ian, to follow on about what you showed it, is can it do much automatically? Well, I know point click, you're moving around, you need to be on it. Are there things that you can set to do automatically? Because I know LinkedIn's API and LinkedIn is very, very big on banning bots. Like people are getting kicked all over the place, and you showed it, copy paste, and that can sort of get you banned or get you kicked off and sort of trigger API interventions, I suppose. So is there things that you can automate with the software you just showed us, mate?
I'm not 100% sure because automations, the workflows, I haven't sort of played with that. I need to talk to Joe or office hours. Well, just missed the last one. Ask them because I haven't really automated it, but it can go in and do a lot. The main thing is to save you a lot of time with. If you go in, is teach you to go in and find like people you want to get around. For instance, if I'm following you and you've got hundreds of thousands of people and they're commenting on your post, I'm starting to comment on your post, but then in a sense that people see my post and thought, oh, he must know what he's talking about as well. You're stealing the traffic, that sort of way, that sort of stuff. But then it's reading and analysing, doing a lot of that. So there's a lot of other things it does. It even teaches you to do like LinkedIn 101, which a lot of the time, do we really follow the steps? Russell did. He got you download your thing. He did it and got it sorted, and it's up and running with the that. So I think the way I look at it is pulling a bit from everything and then making it in how can I say it, in Viktor do the other stuff or have the screen opens, it does the other things, if you're with me. So use part of it to do one thing and then the other stuff to do the rest, if that makes sense. Absolutely.
And, Claude or Viktor to tie the things together with high level and have them all talking together, you can have some little systems going. Actually, I'll ask you, Ian, before we go, we're running out of time. Open Grok, Elon's new thing. Have you played yet?
No. I know I was in it. I was paying monthly for Grok and having it all and doing stuff, but everyone's saying Grok's now the main one. Grok is the one because he's doing with the agents and stuff. He's doing everything in it. So a lot of people are saying you don't need Hermes now. You just need the Open Grok with the agents. It's like, oh, everything's changing that much. Realistically, when I think about it, I should use the right things for the right tasks and then improvise with certain things. For instance, say for instance using, like you said, you're doing the post for LinkedIn, it's doing it, it pulls it across. Use one thing to do one and then copy it across and then use the other thing to do something else. So you're a bit like bolt them together because that will work better. Connecting in Go high level as well. With clients and systems and then workflows in there as a Go high level. And then Russell's got his the client for the chatbots and things, having that as well. It's all about bolting things together so it looks seamlessly in the front, seamless, but in the back it's a bit more complicated, and that's why customers can't do it themselves. That's why they need you to do it for them.
And that's why I like you. That's why I chose Viktor to do these sorts of things and talk to people like Russell and yourself and other business owners when they come along, because it makes it so much easier. I can build a server, I can build an MCP, I can build on N8N, I can do all that sort of thing. And I started doing it and I played around with Hermes. I thought I want to save myself some money and I'll rebuild Viktor in Hermes. And just the pain of it and to replicate that each time. My target market isn't businesses that are going to pay me $100,000 to set up their AI or $10,000 to set up their AI or something. I want to educate and empower people to be able to do it themselves, show how easy it is. But I might play around with Open Grok, I think.
And I've never even heard of that. So that's another day gone. Cheers, boys. Thank you.
That's Elon Musk. That's Elon Musk's new thing. It's
oh dear.
It's similar to Viktor, but you need to be a lot more handy with what you're doing and how you're connecting, and it's way
I'll stick with Viktor then. I'll stick with Viktor.
On Viktor, you pay a 10% premium above the AI rates, the LLM rates. And, you know, that 10% for ease of use to me is worth every cent. And that's basically what it comes down to. And I've had that argument with my counterpart. I've forgotten his name, Jonathan Mast. I've had a few calls with him where he knows his AI and he's a hell of a lot more proficient in AI than I am. And been around for quite a long time. And he goes, you know, why would you use Viktor? I said, well, Viktor just makes everything easier. I said, not everybody wants to build their own MCP servers and build everything in the cloud and have the computer turned on all day, every day, so I can watch for this and watch for that. I said, Viktor just makes it easier. And, you know, that's why I'm pushing that at the moment. And, you know, a company I used to work with, Maybe Tech, which is an English-based company, they've got their own version of Viktor at the moment, which I'm going to start playing around with. But with that one, I can actually white label it and build agents in there. So everything that we're discussing, I can say, hey, go in, grab this agent and make it work for you. So I'm thinking about something along those lines as well. So, but yeah, guys, cool. As always, it's good to have a chat. Anybody got anything else or?
No, again, I'm mind blown. So I've got enough to be going on with for another week. That's definitely for sure.
Like I said, after this, Viktor is going to know when this call is ended. It's going to grab the timeline from Fathom. It's going to put it inside the vault where you've been before, Stephen Tan/vault. There's going to be skill packs in there that we've spoken about and all of that sort of thing. And the video is going to be timelined about what we were speaking about. So, mate, use it. It's all there for you.
Yeah, no, definitely. Thank you very much.
I just got to work out how I start getting. I've had 128 people register for this night, and I'm not getting anyone to show up. So something's going on. I got to solve that problem next.
Perhaps you need to kick me and Ian off, and you might get some proper visitors in.
Yeah, I was like, no Ian, no Russell this week. Come and join us.
Yeah, come and join us. Yeah.
Russell, Ian, as always, it's a pleasure, guys.
Have a good one.
Thanks for joining me. I appreciate shooting the breeze with both of you.
No worries. Take care. See you later.
Guys. And bye. Apologies to your wife, Russell, about taking up all your time now.
See you in a bit. Bye.
See you guys.